This episode is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. Get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
Well, this is kind of complicated. If you're listening on Biters, welcome to Biters. Obviously, I'm not a housewife. You may, for long-term Biter fans, you may recognize my voice. I am Phil. I filled in for Marnell and Diane on a few occasions. The girls were taking a much-needed vacation, and this is kind of a crossover episode. You can hear this on Biters and my podcast, the Capes and Lunatics podcast. But yes, neither housewife is here, but again,
you got an honorary one.
True.
Often mentioned, never seen.
My co-host Lilith Hellfire, who I swear she's like Marnell's true sister. I mean, they drink alike, they act alike, they have the ex-boyfriends buried in the backyard alike. Yes, Lilith Hellfire.
Hey guys, so glad to be here. Miss your sisters.
Mm-hmm. Seriously, you probably won't miss Marnell just because Lilith is so like her.
Wine in hand.
Yes. The dark humor, all of it. Yes, it's all right. So I know they have been reviewing zombie shows because there hasn't been a lot of Walking Dead content because, the comic's done, the show. Well, we're still waiting on that season finale for Walking Dead because, COVID. But I still don't think they've announced when that season finale's coming because they were in the editing process, but I don't know how far they got into it. But anyway, no, we did get Walking Dead content this week because
a surprise one shot out of nowhere.
Yes, because the comic's supposedly done. But yes, one of the few comics that came out this week from anybody. Negan Lives #1.
Can we just talk? Like, this is just, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and do you think, is Kirkman trying to like?
This is a spinoff. He's working on the spinoff.
Do you think we're gonna get a Negan book, like a full-time Negan book?
Yep. It might be like bi-monthly, but I think because, he's a busy guy, he deserves it after what he did for the regular Walking Dead book. He deserves a break, but I think he definitely wants to come back to this well and take a different approach on a quote-unquote villain, Oh,
or maybe like a series of mini-series for different characters, maybe.
Can we get him? If that's what we're doing, I need a Michonne one and her daughter. I need that resolution. I need a happy ending for them.
Oh yeah, Michonne, Negan. I mean,
I would even do a little bit more Carl. Like, honestly, book Carl is awesome.
Yes, true.
Especially where they ended that story. So I would be down for it.
Yes, because spoilers for those of you who just watched the TV show. Yeah, Carl lived in the comics.
So yeah, and he grew into a much better character. Believe me, we all hated Carl at the beginning, but that journey is so special, and that was one of the things I was sad that like kind of got cut short. But it was the ending of the Walking Dead book was very beautiful and poignant and all those things. But I wasn't ready to let go of those characters, and I was surprised Kirkman was ready to let go of those characters. So it was surprising to see this.
Yeah, I was surprised that I don't know that I didn't know if Kirkman was just done with that story or if I didn't know if there was like issues with the TV show.
He probably got tired of the criticism of the show and all those things. And sometimes you just need a break as a creator. I get it.
True. Again, I'd be happy.
He hasn't lost his touch though.
Just do some miniseries whenever you feel like it, And again, if you want to focus on Negan, just be like, Negan season 1, Negan season 2,
Yeah. I mean, he's earned his right to do what he wants at Image. I think he proved himself. He really made Image like outside of, the other comic that everybody knows Image for. So
yes,
I think, I'd be here for it. And I think a lot of fans would be here for it too.
Because just the way they set up this story, he sets up the story, I'm pretty sure it's like, he could easily spin this off into something.
Yeah. But it also has a try to find conclusion if we never come back to this world too.
True.
So,
true.
I appreciate writers that do that.
Yes.
In any medium. So, but I'm just blown away by the artwork. It's just, I missed it. I didn't realize how much I missed it until I read this.
I know, and it's like, it really says something for the artwork that like half the time I read this, I read Walking Dead and reading this, it's like you forget it's in black and white.
Yes.
Because in the tradition of
but
old.
Then again, I'm a fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like original. So like, I don't know if that has something to do with it too, but I think it speaks to the story. Like I get why they originally did it, and I love that they actually kept it once they were out of that situation. It's a very stylistic choice at this point that works. It just works.
Yes. I mean, I don't get just like I guess they
I love that cover. I love that they're leaning into, hey, Jeffrey D. Morgan made Negan. We get it.
I mean, he has some scruff, but he still doesn't have like the full beard though, like Jeffrey D. Morgan.
Yeah, but I know that jawline. As a Supernatural fan, I know that jawline.
Well, that's a trope of comics too, because like in like more modern Punisher storylines, he's looking more and more like
Baron Thalia.
Yes, the tied in The Walking Dead. Yes,
nothing wrong with that. I'll drink to that.
But I just love the solicit for this before it came out. It was just like the greatest effing villain in comics returns. Enough said. Literally, that's what it said. They bleeped the F, but they're like, yeah, the greatest effing villain in comics returns.
Independent comics, yeah. I'm just still gonna give it to Joker. Y'all can fight me, but yeah, independent comic book villain, definitely, hands down.
Which I think it's even more so in the show than in the comics. But I don't know, is Negan still considered a villain, or would you say more like an anti-hero?
Anti-hero is what they've worked into. But for me, if you watch the show from the beginning or read the books from the beginning, he's a villain and you're never gonna change our minds, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's still up to something. I don't trust him. I trust Deathstroke more than I trust him. I'll just say that.
Wow. But I actually like here that I guess he's older because this takes place after that last issue, but it's just like that he actually has a brain and he's cunning enough to see through the plot.
Well, and that's the beauty of, this being his story. It's, kind of his point of view, not how everybody's seeing him, perceiving him. So that was nice.
True. And then I found it surprising too that what is that in the letters pages that Kirkman said that there were plans to kill off Negan. What is it?
Oh yeah, I think he discussed that when Negan proved to be so popular and they kept using him in the show. I think he had done an interview about that.
I was gonna say I wonder if there was talks for the TV show, but they've killed off people who stayed on the TV show and vice versa.
Yeah, I don't think they were expecting everybody to kind of take to him. I'm like, it's Jeffrey D. Morgan. Of course they're taking to him. Like,
oh, yeah.
I'm an idiot. I think had it been any other actor that his fate might have been more, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he really, yeah.
He has made that character, like, the classic Halloween cosplay for many years to come.
Oh,
Lucille in tow, of course.
I mean, he's literally, all right, here we go. He gets into the swing of it.
Oh! Honestly, and I'm actually shocked because I think this is the longest job Jeffrey D. Morgan's ever stayed on a show. Like, this is the longest time he's ever stayed on a show. So, he's enjoying it, and it shows. He revels in it. Just glad to have him aboard.
And I think it's probably a combination, too. There might be more room for him now because Andy Lincoln's gone. He's like good friends with Norman Reedus, so get to work with his buddy.
So, it was kind of that perfect storm of when he came in and just really knocked it out of the park. Oh, another pun. Sorry if you're not used to the Capes and Lunatics humor.
Yes, we're kings and queens of the bad puns. Yes. Oh, but you probably haven't seen Jeffrey Dean Morgan and his wife for like every Friday now they do like a half hour show from their house. Like AMC puts it on. Yeah, every Friday night. Yeah, I think, what is it? There might have been like 9 or 10 already. But yeah, they just like sit on the couch and they have like different people. Like I know one week they were talking to Sonequa Martin Green. I don't think there was one this week, but last week we just watched it. They were talking to Garrett Delahunt and what's her face from Picard. I didn't know those two were married. I was like, oh, I'm like, I love both their work. I'm glad, that's cool. Two of my favorite actors married. That's cool. Oh, Michelle Hurd. Yes. Michelle Hurd and Garrett Delahunt. Yeah, they're married. I didn't even know that. I was like, oh, that's cool.
I didn't even know that.
I know. And you know everything.
Well, to be fair, like I'm a casual Jeffrey D. Morgan fan, like, you know, because he was on Supernatural, he played the dad, and also Watchmen, and Grey's Anatomy, and all those, and he was also the dad on Weeds that died, Judah. So like I know him. He was also like in the episode of Shameless, but like I mostly know him like from his earlier career. So I know that he has like he loves dogs. I know that too. So.
Oh yeah, they'll even show like a couple scenes sometimes at the end of like their farm and stuff. Because what is it? They have an alpaca farm. Yeah,
that's a neat way to live if you can afford it. That's all. That's the dream. He's living the dream.
Well, it's so weird because I think where they live, like upstate New York or something. I think it's like is it him? I think it's like Paul Rudd, and there might be a third one I can't remember. But they own like a candy shop up there.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, yeah, he's got the acting. They have that. So I mean. Money might be rolling in. Plus, his wife's an actress too, so it's like,
yeah,
I don't think they're hurting for money.
Yeah, I do think that Negan definitely revived some life into The Walking Dead when he showed up. I know it was a little bit of controversy about how they implemented it, but I think that character's done wonders for the show.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I think,
and this gives them a little bit more material if they want to go to the source well, which I know they don't like to do. Hashtag still bitter.
Well, I mean, spoilers at the end of the comic series. Yeah, Negan was basically living on his own, which was where this one picks up. But yeah, in The Walking Dead, he's still like in that community somewhat.
I mean, we could definitely spin Negan off if we wanted to. Lord knows Walking Dead loves a spinoff show.
Yeah, and I mean, on the show, they just this season they just killed off Alpha. That's where they're at. So. The Whisperers.
Like I said, I've seen a couple of episodes here and there, and it's like, and I will say that like it's been throughout like every couple of seasons. I'll check it. I'm like, oh, it actually did get better.
Mm-hmm. I mean, when they give him the spotlight, I mean, yeah, he chews up the scenery in a good way. It's just,
yep. I appreciate this surprise one shot so much. Like I said, I didn't know that I missed it as much as I did until I read it. Just because I was like, okay, I have to say goodbye to these characters. All I can do is reread it. New material.
I mean, he can't go full Negan on the show, but I think AMC lets them drop one. I don't know if it's one F-bomb an episode or like just a couple of seasons or something.
Weird. Well, is it because is it still on Sundays?
Yeah, Sundays at 9 when it's on.
Doesn't it?
What?
Or is it 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock.
Is it 9 o'clock or 10? Oh,
9.
If it was, they should move it to 10 o'clock.
I don't know if they just want that to compete with some of those shows, you know, because like whenever your Games of Thrones and all that are on, it's usually 9 o'clock.
Well, so it's nothing on Sundays anymore.
Oh no, especially these days. Yeah, I know, but like I said, we're still waiting for them to edit the season finale because it's been months since we.
Well, you guys are used to that. You have like those A/B seasons where it's like that big long break and then you come back, right?
Oh yeah, because it's 16 episode seasons. They'll do 8, take that holiday break, and sometimes they usually don't come back till after the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you guys are used to it, you know.
I know, but it's just like one.
They've trained you well.
One episode though.
You know, it's the world we live in.
We're
very close to being The Walking Dead here, so you know, just enjoy your electricity while you still have it.
Oh, jeez. I think Diane Marnell even said, it's like, you know, if you're going to do it as like a special, they should make it like extra long or something. And
yeah.
Because, you know, they have extra footage. And I guess
do some behind the scenes, give us some energy. Yeah, make it special.
Because it's like, I guess because
this is their only cash cow they have left. I mean,
oh yeah, it's the biggest thing on AMC because like every episode is never like exactly an hour. They're always like an hour and 5 or an hour and 8, something like that. You know they have extra footage.
Well, that's also a nice thing about it being on cable is that you don't have to worry about, you know, running into the 10 o'clock news like some affiliates do, channel affiliates do. So.
Like you said, basically AMC. I mean, that's their biggest thing. So it's like
I was really shocked when AMC picked up The Walking Dead and like they put it into the development. And I feel like they've handled it the best they could. Like I said, they know that it's his cash cow. So I do kind of like, oh well, anything goes with these spinoffs. They got to keep the brand alive.
And I know some people are like, oh, AMC, it's not like HBO or something, but wasn't
well,
like...
kind of it is. It had Breaking Bad. It's a very critically, it's a critical darling. It really is.
I mean, it's better than what could have been, because was it NBC originally got the offer and they turned it down?
Imagine?
Oh, no.
Hashtag still bitter about Constantine, but could you imagine?
You couldn't get half.
Walking Dead on NBC. It would have lasted 2 seasons.
You wouldn't have been able to get half.
Friday night.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to get half the gore and, yeah, no.
Yes, be very thankful that it's on AMC. AMC does treat this franchise with a lot of respect, so I can appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, because it makes them a boatload of money.
Yeah. Like I said, I've always been very shocked with how they've handled it and how well it has done for itself. I mean, I love the comic, but I was just like, I don't know that it will translate really well to a TV format. And it has, but they had to change so many things that as a comic book fan, I was just like, okay.
Yeah, because I think, Marvel and DC are one thing, but I think Walking Dead is what, spurred a lot of these people to like start buying properties that aren't Marvel and DC just because they're like...
Netflix. Although Netflix has handled, what was it? I'm Not Okay With This. I think it's been in, It's the End of the Effing World. I think they handled, those were indie, kind of lesser known, kind of like Walking Dead too. But it's like when you get into like, say, the other ones that they were starting to buy up, like, I'm just like, we'll see how that works out, because they have still yet to put anything out for those.
Yeah. So, I mean, even Amazon with The Boys, I mean, that's been a hit for them.
Well, I think the key is that you handle it with care. You make your necessary changes for adaptation, but have it make sense and still kind of touch cornerstones with what made the book great. And I think that's where The Boys have succeeded. Yeah, that twist is definitely not what happened in the books, but if you're going to make an extended story, it makes sense for that to be your jumping off point into the rest of how many ever seasons you have to go.
And I guess maybe too, streaming, you don't have to tone down the violence. You don't have to tone down the language.
And it wasn't really that bad.
No.
Language or the violence or anything. Like it's not as Snydery as it could be. Like I was definitely expecting a very Snyder take on The Boys, and I was pleasantly surprised.
Oh yeah, no. Sometimes less is more, but yeah, I'm just saying they don't have to worry about. They're like, oh, yeah. Do we have to watch the F-bomb or anything? Yeah, no.
And every year things get a little more lenient about that.
Mm-hmm.
For better or for worse, it really does though. So, if it stays on 5 more seasons, you might get 5 F-bombs and some racy sex scenes. I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder how long they're taking Walking Dead, because it's already been like, what is this, season 10?
Maybe they're trying to break the Supernatural record. Technically Supernatural's going to have season 16, technically. It's going to technically be season 16. So maybe they're trying to go 17 seasons. I don't know. And
they're doing, they already have Fear the Walking Dead World Beyond.
And wasn't another one in development, or they were pitching it or whatever?
Oh yeah, the World Beyond. Yeah, it was supposed to be out already, but of course COVID. So, So it's coming sooner or later. So yeah, it's on. I don't know if in one form or another they're just going to keep. Because all you got to do is switch out cast and stuff.
Yeah. It's an interesting little world that they've built, though, and y'all can thank Kirkman. I honestly, I just wish, I know a lot of the show fans that I know don't read the comics, and I feel like this is the perfect time for you guys to pick up the comic.
That's what got me into the comic, is I watched the show first, yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I watched, I know, like, it was the night of season 2 premiere, like, they were replaying the first season, which was only 6 episodes, so I watched that. I watched, like, the first 1 or 2 of season 2, and then I was just like, so I started getting into the comics.
Well, yeah, because you have those huge breaks, so that kind of makes sense.
But they package that good. Like they do like those omnibuses or whatever of Walking Dead. Yeah. Because I remember I got like 2 or 3 of those, and I was like current. I think I got 2, and then I was like current because I picked it up right around 100. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think that you guys would be pleasantly surprised if you're like a show only fan, especially like now. Comic books definitely need your support and help, especially independents like Image and stuff. So I can't say enough nice things about the Walking Dead comic book, honestly. So if you haven't read it, just I'm sure there's still like issues laying around your local comic book shop that they're trying to sell. So.
Yeah, and from what I've heard on Biters, friend of the show Thomas Amara has met like I think a lot of the cast from Walking Dead, and supposedly they're all like really nice people.
Yeah, I could see that.
So it's
because not a lot of them were known before Walking Dead, and so like sometimes when it's your first big show and you're cultivating that fandom, you know, you're very cosmic, you know, you're very like conscious about what you do and put out there and how you treat your fans. So
yeah,
makes sense.
Because I think some of them, like Andy Lincoln, Norman Reedus, they had been in some movies, yeah, but I don't think they had been like the star.
They
like
weren't household names like they are now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, especially Andrew Lincoln is British. Yeah.
Yeah. Spoilers for those of you that didn't know.
That's the funny thing about Talking Dead when they do it afterwards. It's like they get those actors on there and like half of them are, like they're talking to British,
Australian, British, Canadian. Nobody's American.
But no, it's just like, man, I didn't know that because they all have to do that like that Southern accent or whatever.
Well, honestly, for British people and Australian people, it's pretty easy to do the Southern accent.
Yeah.
Just because our American Southern accent is very close to that British before we broke off with, as a colony with them. It's very close to that particular dialect. So
take it from Lil. She knows many languages.
Well, no, I just always, as a Shakespeare fan, they say that Shakespeare sounds best in a Southern accent, and that's why. Fun facts. I'm sorry. I am a little bit of a nerd all around. I'm sorry.
True. But no, now I'm just thinking I want to like videos or audio. I want to hear people like just read Shakespeare in a Southern accent.
Deep South twang. Like a Mark Twain twang.
To be or not to. That's Australian.
It's Ray Fleetman.
Yes, friend of our show, Ray, from Australia.
I don't know. I'm very tempted to actually binge watch Walking Dead, because
there's
nothing on TV right now.
Like I said, season 1 is only 6 episodes. I think season 2 is 13, and then
I watched the whole first season of Fear the Walking Dead, and I actually did kind of like the character dynamics.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, maybe I should. I keep wanting to, but then I forget because then other stuff comes up. I'm like, I should read that book. I should read some more Anne Rice.
But yeah, no, I'd recommend Walking Dead. No, it's good. And like I said, after season 2, from season 3 on, there are only 16 episodes each, I think.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, no, like I said, they were just, I think I
really liked the pilot, and I know another one of the episodes that I watched live was the Michonne introduction. I love that freaking episode.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, maybe I could watch this, and then of course it conflicted with another show that I'd been watching already and live tweeting and stuff. So I was like, oh, I can't do it.
Yeah, I think Michonne and Negan probably got the best introductions.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for the lulz.
Oh yes. Oh, Diana Marnell, you might have to have Lilith on after she watches all the episodes. When you binge all,
if only to be on Biters, maybe I will catch up.
When you binge all 10 seasons at once, what do you think? What's the view?
Honestly, the show I think would benefit from binging, being an actual streaming show, just because the wait. There's not a lot to speculate on, except for the season cliffhangers. So,
well, it's always people do die, and it's not always in a finale or premiere, but yeah, that's really the only big speculation half the time is who's going to die.
Who got bit?
True. Who's hiding that bite?
Who's hiding it?
Yep, exactly. But yeah, I'd be as a regular Biters listener. Yeah, I'd be curious to hear you give your thoughts on after you've binged the whole 10. You're the queen of the binge. I mean,
yeah,
10 seasons is nothing for you.
It's not I've managed to find a lot of old classic Who that you have to sit down and binge and things like that. So yeah, I could do it.
Oh yeah,
I've been interested just because I am such a diehard fan of the comics, but then it's just I'm one of those people that gets a little annoyed about certain changes. You could have really done that. And I just don't want that to kind of now that the comic book is over, maybe I can get over that.
Oh yeah, they're completely uncharted territory. Yeah, after Andy Lincoln left, they did a 6-year time jump or something. So yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty much its own now. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe I will. Remind me, Philip.
Okay. But yeah, binge it before that they put out the season 10 finale because after Andy Lincoln left, they did a big time jump. So
kind of similar to the book, honestly.
Yeah. But it's pretty much uncharted territory, especially with the book gone now.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good time for me to get into it. I think I can let go of my fangirl ways just this one time. Just this one time, everybody lives. But yeah, you guys, I think that the artwork is really gorgeous. So I know a lot of people, like even people that are into comic books, if you're into art, I think Walking Dead just is art, like beautiful.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're not a regular comic or Walking Dead comic reader, I mean, you can kind of get into this. All you need to know is that, after the end of the series, Negan's living by himself.
Yeah. Also a very good jumping on point for anybody if he does want to, like, build this world out.
Yes.
Because how many issues are there? Like 147 or something like that?
What?
67? Walking Dead?
No, it was like 193, wasn't it?
Yeah, 93. Yeah. Some weird number.
Yeah, I know. I think we said that.
Didn't go 200.
I think we said that in our review. It's like, we got to respect Kirkman for not just dragging it out another 7 issues or whatever.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, that's all you need to know. Just a good jumping on point.
Mm-hmm. And also, this is for the proceeds go to, because didn't they do this for free? And the proceeds are going to the comic shops who are hurting right now. Yep. So so it's also a good,
Good on you, Image. I wish other brands would follow, but
Well, I don't know if it's even Image. I think it was just Kirkman and who's the artist. I don't know if they just said, "Oh yeah, we're just gonna we're gonna do it for free and let the stores keep the proceeds." So
good on them.
So
they need it.
So yes, not only
even if you don't read comics, go if your comic book shop is open, buy some they have plenty of Walking Dead Funkos. Trust me, I see them all the time.
But yeah, so you're supporting small businesses if you're buying this. Because when I was talking to Diana, I don't think they're not putting this out digitally. It's just in hard copy, so the stores get the profits. So. But Lynn, if there's not a store near you, I know what the Diane did is she ordered it, and I guess they were shipping it to her. So if there's not a store near you, find one. A lot of them ship. So.
Yep.
Oh, what I was gonna say before we get out of here, letter grade.
It's a B+ because again, it's Negan. I do have my hangups with Negan. It's a great story, but it's Negan. It's just like, where's my Carl story?
And again, it's not like it's like some giant story. You got to know a ton of stuff.
It's very simple and down to earth, and it's very grounded, and I appreciate that. And I think that's also something that the show does well. It's like, yes, it's a zombie apocalypse, but it's still very grounded. It's still very human stories. I mean, yes, it's wash, rinse, repeat human stories, but it's still a human story. Yeah,
for you people who watch the TV show only, I would compare it to like when you get those episodes where they focus basically on one character. Yeah, it's
character study. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and it's Negan, so.
But I feel like they did manage, like, if you did actually finish the whole run, you do see the character growth in Negan, though.
Yes.
So that was neat. It's like, can this character really grow? Does he have to grow? Should he grow? And he kind of does answer those questions.
I mean, you have to have a little bit of growth, don't you? Just because.
Not when you're a villain, though. That's what I mean. Like, he is a straight up villain. Like, you can claim that he's an anti-hero all you want to, but he is a straight up villain. And a lot of times people are afraid to let their villains evolve, and sometimes they even devolve them. I'm like, oh crap, we accidentally gave him character growth. Abort. Looking at you, Joker.
But I just mean, in modern storytelling, I mean, if your villain doesn't change, I'm not saying you have to change for the better. They can, get more evilly. But if they don't have like character growth, do they kind of become sort of cartoony and not?
Yes, it's flanderization. And trust me, a lot of comic book villains right now are very much just shells of their former selves, unfortunately, especially in Marvel, because you got to play up to the MCU corny villain template, unfortunately. Don't at me, Charlie Esser.
Another one of our co-hosts.
So yeah, but I thought it was very interesting what he did with it, but again, it's like Negan. Carl deserves better.
Yeah.
But the artwork is gorgeous, though. Like, I just can't. Like I said, I didn't know I missed it so much until I saw it again. I was just like, wow.
Yes.
Stunning. Like I said, even if you don't read comics, just as art, it's just absolutely stunning.
Yes, and like we said, the proceeds go to a good cause, supporting small businesses. So,
if you can, please do.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because those
What about you? What would you give it as a grade?
What did you give it, a B+?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm probably in that same neighborhood just because, yeah, I love the Negan character. I mean, again, it's a very simple story, but it's I'm not saying it's bad. It's very good, but yeah, I mean, I could, again, like we were talking about, you know, is this going to spin off into anything? I remember finishing this and hoping, oh, please tell me this is going to spin off into like a Negan miniseries or ongoing. And so it must have been good.
I feel like when the world's not on fire anymore, he might come back to this well. And I hope he does. And if you guys read this and like it, encourage him. I mean, that's what creators really need, especially right now. They need encouragement. So
yes, they do.
I'll probably tweet him like, you did a good job, kid. You did a good job. When's the next story?
Oh, yes. Oh, my Lord. Hey, can you imagine if we could get a Kirkman interview for Diana Marnell?
We'll work on it.
Oh, my Lord. Marnell would marry you on the spot.
No, we'll be platonic life partners. It's fine.
Oh, that's right. You don't have a problem living with a woman. You just have a problem with marriage in general. That's right.
Yes, exactly. Also, I did it for the Jay and Silent Bob reference.
Yes. But I told you, I just want a big Florida wedding, you know, because that's where you live. It's, you know, kind of gator wrestling.
We'll pull the sword out of the gator's head. That's the culmination of the ceremony.
Gator wrestling at the reception. I know. Come on.
Gator nuggets.
Even you didn't pull the trigger on that.
Oh, well, when the world's not on fire anymore, just remind me.
She's not.
Last thing I need to do is become a genetically modified half gator, half human. Right now, it's the last thing I need.
All right, are we done?
Yes.
All right.
Sorry, biters.
Yeah, sorry, biters fans. No, I just, you know, I talked it over with Diane and just wanted a quick special to discuss Negan Lives #1. Go pick that up because, again, small businesses. But, yeah. Oh, for those of you who listen to this on the Capes and Lunatics, our usual show, yeah, check out Biters. If you're a fan of Walking Dead, I mean, Diana Marnell do a great job every week.
And just zombie movies in general.
Yeah, because since there's been no Walking Dead content, because there's supposed to be 3 shows, so they were going to be, you know, hip deep in Walking Dead if it wasn't for COVID. Yeah, they've been reviewing zombie movies, so yeah, if you're just a fan of horror movies, the zombie genre and stuff, yeah, check out Biters. Again, also a Southgate Media Group podcast, so, you know, help support the network. But for you Biters fans who aren't sick of us, yeah, you can catch us on the Capes and Lunatics. We usually discuss superheroes and comic books, movies, TV shows, and we do have a Patreon show where we discuss Star Trek, so if that tickles your fancy, yes, please follow us. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We have a YouTube channel. You can see my pretty little face on our YouTube channel for this episode, because I'll put that up there, because Lilith likes to hide because she's shy.
I'm comfortable in my void. It's fine.
You know, the authorities can't track her down. No facial recognition. I get you finally. Yeah, no facial recognition. So
We're
yeah,
living in 1984, people. Get used to it.
So yeah, if you're a fan of anything superheroes and stuff, Biters fans,
pop
please.
Culture in general.
Yes, I know.
Well, comics are the new pop culture. That's pretty much what our culture's saturated with right now.
Seriously, so there's so many ways to check us out. I mean, we have two podcasts, Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks. Like I said, we got a YouTube channel where everything goes. So we're on all social media. You can contact us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. We have a voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And like I said, Capes and Lunatics people, check out Biters. I know they're on Facebook and Twitter. I don't know if Diane checks the Twitter as much, but I know she's all over Facebook. So, yes. And check them out on the podcast.
I miss you, Diane and Marnell.
I know.
You left me with Philip.
I'm sure that's what the audience is saying, too. Oh, you want to try their sign-off? They try to synchronize. Let's take it one dead day at a time. So remember, just take it one dead day at a time.
At a time.
Good job, Marnell. Good job, Marnell Jr.